The Graham Group of Companies is the industry's leading contractors. Employee-owned, Graham offers general contracting, project management, design build, and construction services. Across Canada and the Pacific, Northwestern, and Central United States, Graham boasts a diverse array of projects and services, all guided by a pride in every detail. With a solid reputation as a trustworthy contractor committed to innovation, Graham emphasizes a high standard of integrity and reliability. Graham also provides its employees a work environment that fosters continual growth, offering training opportunities so their people can reach their goals.
1 minute to start your attempt.
Boyd Lyon is a competitive powerlifter and coach, as well as an estimator with Graham.
Well, powerlifting is it's a sport of, it's a strength sport, very similar to Olympic lifting. But the only difference is it's different lifts, the kind of lifts you see very commonly in the gym, like bench press, squat, deadlift, and it's the competition of those who can lift the most.
Spending 2 to 3 hours every night coaching or training, Boyd appreciates that Graham allows him the flexibility to do his sport and take vacation when competing all over the world.
When I'm at the top of my game in training, I feel like I can get through anything in work, and that's why it's good to be able to have a way to shift priorities. But work to me is a high priority, so I want both to be a high priority, and usually almost always they mix together quite well.
Site plan is over here. See, this is
starting as a project coordinator, Boyd chose the route to become an estimator, utilizing his degree in pure math to help him with the technical aspects of the job.
Well, an estimator receives a tender package of drawings and specifications at different levels of detail for different projects, but based on this package of drawings and specifications, basically puts in a number or bids on a project, usually in competition with other contractors.
Much like powerlifting, estimation has a thin margin for error, which requires focus and discipline. It involves combing through mountains of information, including maps, material, and labor costs, to come in with a quote that is felt will lead to the best possible chance for success in winning a bid.
Well, I think being thorough and having a high attention to detail is usually the most important thing to have in terms of a skill set. And when coming out to site, to be able to notice all the things you might need to remember later, though you may not know which things you should have noticed at that time. And just during the pre-tender period of just studying all the drawings and seeing and remembering different things within the drawings, because in essence you're memorizing a set of contract documents.
Committed to improving skills, enhancing knowledge, fostering lifelong learning, and helping employees reach their potential, Graham has instituted its own corporate learning program.
Well, I think what makes us stand apart truly is our values. I think we have a couple slogans: commitment, integrity, and reliability. And those are values that every employee in this company lives with. And I do think that sets us apart from a lot of companies.
Nice to see the hardwood down.
Jenna Noble has worked at Graham for 5 years. She started as an administrator, working part-time while earning her Bachelor of Science degree in Natural Sciences at the University of Calgary. Moving from office administration to a site admin role, Jenna gained the experience she needed to move into her current role as a project coordinator.
You need to have a lot of site experience, being out on site, whether it's with or without the engineering degree, which most project coordinators have, some sort of engineering degree or a technology degree. But getting out on the site, either having been a laborer or a carpenter before, or just getting out there when you start into the project coordinating, being on site.
Jenna is part of a generation that is seeing more females take on diverse roles at Graham. Currently taking courses in construction costing paid for by Graham, Jenna is gaining the required knowledge to keep moving up.
For Graham, there's definitely lots of job opportunities. They've helped me progress from being an administrator to a site administrator into project coordinating and even further. They're definitely willing to do whatever it takes in order to progress through it, and they definitely help me with that.
Jenna has involved herself in all aspects of her job, including organizing company barbecues and Christmas parties. Always the team player, Jenna plays on the company-sponsored volleyball team as well.
I enjoy going to the gym. I really enjoy snowboarding during the winter and playing volleyball. I've been playing volleyball since probably junior high and I'm playing with the Graham volleyball team for about 5 years now. We have our good years and our bad years. In the past, we've had some really good teams and kind of going through a bunch of changes, new people coming in and playing with us, and have done quite well in Corporate Challenge in the past and working through it.
Graham creates opportunities for its employees to move up within the company. Graham puts high value on its employees' contributions as the company continues to grow.
I think the opportunities are unlimited. Certainly there's opportunities on our operations side of the business, which for lack of better is the construction side. And then there's significant opportunities on the expertise support side, and that could be in the realm of human resources, finance, asset management, risk management. On the operations side, it's typically professionals coming in with either technical or engineering degrees, and that can be in the field then of estimating or project management.
Tyler Broda is a project manager with Graham for the Commercial Civil Division, which includes overpasses, bridges, and wastewater treatment plants. Starting on smaller projects and with 5 years of project management experience, Tyler has moved up onto bigger jobs such as the $15 million Aspen Regional Water Treatment Plant in Athabasca, Alberta.
A project manager on a day-to-day basis just basically works hand in hand with the project site, ensuring that where we are from a progress point of view is in line with what our plan was, and that involves all levels such as schedule, cost control, ensuring sufficient labor, materials, and equipment are on site and available, and obviously making any changes to our plan to adjust for those. Are we sure on what we're going to do yet? Or?
Well, Brady was talking about once.
Tyler studied engineering at the University of Saskatchewan and began working for Graham during his summers at university. Tyler has held numerous positions at Graham and appreciates the opportunities he has within the company to move ahead in his career.
Well, I started at Graham obviously in a field capacity. I was a project coordinator on site and also a field engineer on site, so I was involved with doing some survey work and layout and kind of worked my way up into more of an office role, did some estimating, and then obviously with construction there's a huge demand for it, and with Graham we're forever growing, so there creates opportunities for younger people such as myself to get into a management role.
Seeing projects from start to completion and having people benefit from the project are just some of the reasons Tyler enjoys his work and time at Graham. And his day is never the same twice.
The construction industry is very dynamic. You can be dealing with a commercial building one day, and the next day you can be looking at a wastewater treatment plant, and the next day a high-rise. So the variety of jobs and the variety of scopes you deal with is always changing. So that's definitely an exciting part of construction that I'm glad to be part of.
A healthy work-life balance is key to Tyler's ability to stay on top of his game, both as project manager and in his extracurricular activities. Tyler enjoys traveling and playing competitive sports, including his participation on a couple of teams that Graham sponsors as part of their commitment to a healthy lifestyle.
I play a lot of sports, I guess anything with some kind of competitive aspect to it. In the winter I play hockey and I also curl. In the summertime I tend to golf as much as I can, preferably every weekend. And basically as much as I can do to keep active and have fun. Graham does have a great attitude towards that. I played on a few teams, like a slow pitch team, and we had a lot of Graham employees also take part in that as well. The hockey team that I play with, probably about half our team is Graham employees, so they encourage people to be involved outside of the workplace, and it's great to play sports with coworkers and kind of have that let's talk about fun stuff rather than work.
Dedicated to quality and a company-wide commitment to safety, Graham provides the opportunities, the training, and the latest technological resources to foster continual growth and the chance to build a career that will stand the test of time.